Yeah, the knowing nod. In fact, it reminds me of my nod when I came out of this movie that has a very complicated emotional landscape for me because I've got this dog that's teaching me something about bravery and coming into your own and believing in yourself, but then I also have the joy of you in a bowler hat.
We're all seeking answers, and part of the message of this film is that a lot of the answers we seek are found in nature. We come from nature. We're not above nature. We're part of nature. So when we observe nature, there's a lot of information there that can help us clarify our behavior. And it is nature that sustains us, because nature doesn't need people. People need nature.
That's the truth.
Yeah, and so unless we change our behaviors, we're going to limit the capacity of the natural world to sustain human populations.
I sobbed in this movie.
Yeah.
I sobbed. And looking back, I mean, it's not very violent or anything.
No.
And you don't see a lot of things. It just was really meaningful. When Buck is trapped and he escapes, and there's this big moment, and it's toward the beginning of the movie, and I'm not spoiling anything, he runs out on the deck, and you think he's free, and he's on a ship.
Try again.
Right.
Yeah.
If you'll pardon my language, I just went. Like if that's not a metaphor, then I don't know what is.
That's the movie is about that. It's about trying again, and it's okay to fail, but just try again, and one day you succeed.
I thought it was stunningly beautiful, and I also felt like seeing you in that environment as well felt, if you'll pardon the phrase, very natural. I was like, this is where this man belongs, and it seems like where you love to be.
I like to be a lot of places, and that's one of them.
Is it true that you were a Life Scout?
Yeah, I was.
I didn't even know that was a rank in the Boy Scouts.
I think it goes first class, Life, Eagle.
What cool stuff can you do?
Oh, I can, give me a Pocketknife and I can build a shopping center.
I've never wanted to have a pocket knife so badly in my life.
One of the things about Scouts that's really great is it takes kids out of city environments, urban environments, and introduces them to nature.
Yeah.
Kids who might not have had any experience with nature are brought to summer camps where I was both a camper and then later an assistant counselor.
Awesome.
I was the assistant head of the nature department.
Hell yeah, you were. Were you
Yeah, baby.
Were you the cool counselor or were you the strict counselor?
No, I was the assistant counselor.
Right, so you didn't take responsibility for anybody else being a jerk.
I didn't take responsibility for myself being a jerk. But I had fun, and I learned to enjoy being out in nature, sleeping in a tent, swimming in a lake, canoeing. That experience, plus others in my life, led me to believe that we need to protect the capacity of nature to serve humanity.
Absolutely. More so now than ever.
Exactly.
As I was watching the movie, I was so impressed because Buck the dog is not actually a dog.
No.
So he's Terry Notary,
Exactly.
the famed motion capture actor.
Exactly.
Scale of 1 to 10, how weird is it when a dude is running around pretending to be a dog?
You know what? When you think about it, it's 10.
Right?
But when you do it with Terry, it's 0. That's why he's so famous, and that's why when we do a movie like that, we call him. Because everything you can think about it, the way it can be weird, it's not. You're really into it, and it's easy to do because he's so here. You believe he's a dog, and he makes things so easy that's why he's the best for that.
He's incredible. I mean, his understanding of behavior and motion and
Exactly.
his physical strength,
Yes.
he's the best.
Yeah, but it's not only that. It's not only like a physical thing. It's also acting.
Yeah.
Really, he gives you with his eyes something very, very strong and powerful that you just have to respond.
If I think about some of the scenes from the movie and I mentally replace the dog with Terry, was that as weird as it seems like it was?
No, it wasn't. It was. If you sat there and thought about that, but we were busy with other thoughts. We were busy with with the job at hand. But his acting skills are what I was really impressed by. And his nature and his personality is just very much like a dog. He's.
Did you pat him on the head?
Oh, you bet I did.
Real talk. Did you pet him on the head a lot?
Of course. Of course I did. And you know what? He allowed me to do it the first day.
Really?
He said, please do it. Please do it. That's why it was so easy.
You need to warm up to that for me.
No.
Like, I wouldn't let you just pet my head. Nothing negative to you, but like...
No, but that's why he's so special, because he did actually said, yes, do it. You know, it's amazing.
Oh, and he got to snuggle all of you guys. I just love thinking about that.